Befriending is such a passionate thing for me. I do work and I do match these individuals, but I see these people on a ground level. I go to their homes, I see how lonely and isolated they have become, and I see then, once I've matched them to a volunteer, how much of a difference it's made to that individual's lives. The amount of people I go and see who say to me, I don't feel like I'm any value at all, I'm not worth anything in the community. And the very difference of having that volunteer come in, to be there, to sit and have that chat with them, it really makes such a big difference. So to carry on with the befriending, it originally started because the GPs identified these individuals who were coming into the surgery. They were coming in for a chat rather than being unwell. They just wanted to have a conversation. Those people were then identified and brought to us. We have now branched out and have many different health professionals actually refer to us in the scheme.
The idea of being a befriender instantly appealed to me because it meant that I could indulge in one of my favourite things, and that's talking. The lady I was matched with didn't fit the typical norm, so she wasn't an elderly lady. People immediately think of people who are lonely and socially isolated as being elderly. Well, the lady that I was matched with actually is in her 50s. I still see her now. She lives independently in her own home, and she has a mother who lives locally. She was socially isolated because of her significant additional needs, poor mobility and poor physical health. She has an overly trusting good nature and a good humour, but these make her vulnerable, and she was unable to go out alone. She stayed in the house and watched television, which did nothing for her mobility and certainly didn't do anything for her feelings of loneliness. So over the 3.5 years, our relationship has evolved. Our initial meetings were in her home, where we got to know each other, and we ate too much cake, I have to say. 3 years on, we don't spend any time in the house, and we go out shopping, we go for walks, which is good for her mobility, and good for her confidence as well. We drive out to the coast, or we go out for meals together. I now have a friend who's given me a good understanding of how it is to live when your life is so different. I have a motivation and a goal, and feel as though we've achieved so much together. She's now confident to walk the short distance to her mother's home. She has a wicked sense of humour and is always smiling, and I've learned from her to make the best of things. Having semi-retired, if that's a thing, 5 years ago, I found that I was losing some of my confidence, and being with my friend has helped me regain my own confidence. Thank you.